historical, illustrious, coveted. These are all words my producer told me to use in my introduction. So here we are at the historical Augusta National Golf Course for the 2013 The Masters Tournament. This illustrious field of golfers will be competing for the coveted green jacket and to write their names into the record books. Round 1 will begin shortly. Oh, no, I'm being told the tournament is over. Tiger Woods has won by 5 strokes. Thank you, a good day. Par for the Course is a solitaire game that's designed and published by Tommy Minton and was first released in April of 2011. When you purchase a PDF of a season, you'll get over 300 golfer cards and over 40 golf courses. Now, the game has 2 ways you can play, either a round-by-round mode, where you'll just roll the dice once, and you'll get a golfer's score for an entire round of a tournament. There's also a hole-by-hole version, where you'll roll the dice for each hole in the round. Now, both of those modes have an advanced way to play, and you'll take the course card and adjust the golfer's score up or down, depending on how hard or easy that course played historically over that season. The game comes with a very easy-to-follow 8-page instruction booklet that has lots of really great examples on how to play through the game, either in the round-by-round or the hole-by-hole version. Okay, so how the game plays out. If you're doing a round-by-round in the basic mode, you'll roll 2 10-sided dice, see where it falls in the range, and then that's going to be a score for the round. So in this case, a 57 would give Woods a result of 70 for the first round. If we were using the advanced rules, you'd use the round score adjustment over here, and for round 1 it's a +9, which would give him a result of 66, and we see that would bump his score up to a 71. If you're playing the hole-by-hole mode, you're going to roll the dice 18 times to get his score for the round. We'll see here at Augusta, the first hole is a par 4, so we'll roll the 2 10-sided dice. We'll look at his results here under the par 4 table, and we see that a 78 gives him a par. If we were using the advanced version, you'd use the range adjustments, and we see that here at hole 1, you're going to subtract 7 from the range for a birdie, meaning that you'd have to roll between a 1 and a 12 to get a birdie. Normally it'd be a 1 and a 19. And also the bogey result is a -11, and for the bogeys you're going to subtract that from the bottom range. So in this case we see that instead of getting a par, he actually has a bogey plus result. And what that means is there's a chance that he's going to get a bogey or a double bogey or perhaps even something worse. So when we get a bogey plus, you roll the 2 10-sided dice again, and then you look at the bogey plus result. So for hole number 1, anything between a 1 and a 90 gives him a bogey, which he falls in, so he would get a 5 for the hole. If he had rolled a 91 to a 99, it would have been a double bogey, and a roll of double 0 would be an other result, and that's where he could possibly get a triple or a quadruple or an even higher bogey result. There is a handy bogey plus result sheet that comes with the game that gives you a more streamlined way of figuring out the results when you get a bogey plus. And this is where you'll go when you're playing the round-by-round mode of the game and you get a low, high, or NS result. So we'll see here that for Tiger Woods, a roll of a 0-1 or 0-2 would have us go to the low score chart. And then you'd simply roll the 2 10-sided dice again, and that's going to tell you what his score was. And here we'll see on Billy Horschel's card that he can get a high result if he rolls double zeros. And then again, you just roll the 10-sided dice again, and that's going to tell you what his score is. And you'll see at the very bottom here is a NS, and that's a no score result. Again, you just roll the 2 10-sided dice, and you'll see if the golfer either withdrew or if he was disqualified from the tournament. So here's what a sheet looks like filled out. I played through a round with Woods and Mickelson, where Woods had a fantastic day and finished at 4 under, and Mickelson kind of struggled on the back nine and finished at even par. Okay, so let's take these guys through 2 holes at Augusta, and we'll show you just how fast the game can play out. We'll have Woods with the honors. He'll tee off first. So he rolls a 52, which for a par 4 puts him right in the middle of the par range. So he'll finish with a 4 for that hole. We'll roll for Mickelson. He rolled an 84. And that's going to put him into the bogey plus range, especially with the adjustments. So we'll roll again, and he got an 82. So he gets a bogey. So we'll mark down Woods with a 4 and Mickelson with a 5 on hole number 1. Move into hole number 2. Woods still has the honors. It's a par 5. So a 31. Puts him at the birdie range. Even with the adjustment, it would only bring that down to a 43. So Woods gets a birdie. Mickelson tees off. And he rolls a 3. And that is going to be a birdie for him as well. He just missed getting an eagle. So there we go. Woods and Mickelson both get a birdie on hole number 2. And that's just how fast this game can play out. Okay, so there's a look at par for the course. As you can see, this is going to be a great game if you're looking to play out a full tournament with all the golfers involved and have it not take an entire weekend to play out. This is something you can go through. Maybe you could use the round-by-round results for the first 2 or 3 rounds, narrow the field down, and then play out hole by hole for the final round. There are currently 4 PDF seasons available, the 2010 through 2013 seasons, and they range from $5 to $15. So on the downside for the game, because it is a PDF, you'll have to print and cut out all the cards for the game and supply your own dice. And also, this is very much a spectator game in that you won't be making any strategic decisions for the golfers, like what club to use or how aggressive to be. You're just going to be rolling the dice and seeing what the golfer scores. However, with that said, if you're looking for a quick and cheap way to play through a golf season in a short amount of time, I suggest you check out Par for the Course by Tommy Minton. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time after further review.